who needs to hear this, but their inability to see your worth is not proof that you don't have any. I wish somebody had told me that in my 20s. In fact, there were a lot of misunderstandings that I had before I really did the healing work on myself. See if any of this sounds familiar. For example, here are some things that I didn't understand back then. Somebody's inability to appreciate you does not mean that you're not worth treating well. It just means that they don't have the capacity and is probably not the right person. And I made the mistake of thinking that if I just loved harder or gave more, showed up better, eventually they would see my value. But they didn't, because you can't earn your worthiness from somebody who doesn't have the ability to recognize it. Next, same with faithfulness. If they have a wandering eye or simply cannot stay loyal to you, I thought that it meant that I wasn't attractive enough, or maybe I wasn't interesting enough to keep their attention. But that's not what infidelity is about. It's about their character and not your desired ability. And when they didn't prioritize me or told me straight up that I wasn't a priority, I thought I wasn't important enough to prioritize. When they didn't understand my needs, they called me needy, and I thought that I wasn't allowed to have needs. When they projected their unhealed trauma onto me, I thought it was my job to fix it and help them through the emotional labor. It wasn't. None of that was true, and their limitations had nothing to do with my worth or desirability. But I didn't know that then, and I carried those beliefs into several of my relationships into the past until I did my healing work. Hi there, my name is Andrea Hunt, and I'm an EFT empowerment coach. I help people to heal through their breakups and also the belief wounding that comes along with it and that self-esteem and confidence bash afterwards to help them to rebuild their lives and their confidence. So follow me for videos about confidence, self-worth, solo travel after breakup, one of my favorite topics, and of course all the travel mistakes that I've made so that you don't have to. So the reason that I use EFT tapping is it's a mind-body technique used by tapping points on the face. It's extremely good for emotional regulation that comes with, the pain of breakup, a lot of the frustration, the anger, the sadness, the feelings of overwhelm that come along with it, but also for the belief wounding that comes along with it, because you can do the cognitive reframing from the beliefs that when we get stuck in these cycles of, beating ourselves up, not feeling worthy, wishing we'd seen red flags, wishing there's something that we've done differently, whatever it is, these ruminations and these loops are not helpful for us to heal. And it's not helpful to heal either by stuffing it down. So if we can use EFT tapping to help release some of those feelings, release some of the emotions, and cognitive reframe so that we can put more healthy and helpful beliefs on top of those, that's when we really start to heal and rebuild our lives from the inside out. So if you're coming out of a breakup and you're finally at this now what stage where you're trying to rebuild, you're starting to feel better, and you just want to be around some supportive people who are wanting to learn about EFT tapping, self-care, and self-love, go ahead and join my workshop that's coming up. Check the link in the link below and go ahead and sign up. It's only 27 euros, and you get access to my WhatsApp group and also one chapter from my Heartbreak to Healing EFT, How EFT Tapping Can Mend a Broken Heart book that is coming out. I'm so excited to announce. So if you're going through a breakup, you're not alone, and please come and join my workshop and we can help you to heal. All right. Thanks, guys.